In the heart of an ancient African kingdom, surrounded by dense jungles and vibrant wildlife, flowed the serene and mystical river Nzuri. The river was known to the locals for its enchanting beauty and its many legends. One such legend was about Nyota, a mermaid cursed to live in the river until she found someone who truly loved her. Nyota had once been a beautiful princess, beloved by her people and doted on by her father, the wise King Jengo. She had a voice that could soothe any soul, and her heart was as pure as the waters of the Nzuri. But one fateful day, a jealous sorceress named Zoma cast a wicked spell on Nyota out of envy for her beauty and kindness. Nyota was transformed into a mermaid, bound to the river for eternity unless she found true love. Years passed, and Nyota's legend grew. Many came to the river to catch a glimpse of the fabled mermaid, but none saw her true form. She remained hidden, her heart growing heavy with loneliness and despair. Her songs of sorrow echoed through the waters, heard only by the creatures of the river. One day, a young fisherman named Jabari came to the river Nzuri. Unlike the others who saw the mermaid out of curiosity or greed, Jabari came for solace. He had lost his family in a terrible storm, and the river's tranquility offered him a refuge from his grief. Each day, he would sit by the river, playing his flute and sharing his sorrows with the waters. Nyota heard Jabari's music and was drawn to its melancholy beauty. She listened to him from beneath the waves, her heart aching for the pain he bore. Over time, Jabari's visits became the highlight of her days, and she began to feel a connection to the young fisherman. She longed to reveal herself to him, but fear of rejection held her back. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the river, Jabari played a tune that was especially sorrowful. His tears mingled with the river's waters, and Nyota could bear it no longer. She emerged from the depths, her iridescent scales shimmering in the fading light, and approached Jabari. Startled, Jabari stared at the beautiful creature before him. Nyota's eyes, filled with both hope and sorrow, met his, and in that moment, he felt a deep sense of understanding. He reached out a hand to her, and she took it, her touch cool and gentle. "Who are you?" Jabari asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "I am Nyota," she replied, her voice as melodious as the river's flow. "I am cursed to live in this river until I find someone who truly loves me." Jabari listened to her tale, his heart aching for the years of loneliness she had endured. He saw not a cursed creature, but a kindred spirit who had suffered as he had. Without hesitation, he promised to return every day to be with her. As the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Jabari kept his promise. He and Nyota shared stories, dreams, and laughter. They found solace in each other's company, and slowly, their sorrow gave way to joy. Jabari realized that he had come to love Nyota deeply, not as a mermaid, but as the beautiful soul she was. One night, under a full moon, Jabari professed his love for Nyota. His words were sincere and filled with the warmth of his heart. As he spoke, a bright light enveloped Nyota, and the waters of the river shimmered with magic. The curse was breaking. Nyota's mermaid form began to fade, and in its place stood the princess she had once been, her beauty even more radiant than before. The river celebrated with a symphony of sounds, and the creatures rejoiced in the breaking of the curse. Jabari and Nyota embraced, their hearts beating as one. They returned to the kingdom, where Nyota was welcomed back with open arms. The people rejoiced at the return of their beloved princess and celebrated Jabari as the hero who had saved her. In time, Jabari and Nyota were married, their love a testament to the power of true affection and redemption. The river Nzuri, once a place of sorrow, became a symbol of hope and enduring love, and the legend of the mermaid who found true love lived on for generations to come.